Welcome to the Book Match Club YouTube channel, where we explore the intersection of AI technology and creative writing. In today's tutorial, I'm going to dive into how you can use Grammarly to improve your writing. Whether you're a seasoned writer or just starting, Grammarly offers powerful tools to help you refine your craft. Let's get started. Now, you might think that everybody on the planet had heard about Grammarly and was using it if you're a Grammarly user, but that's actually not true. And this video is made for those of you who are just starting out, who've heard about it and are looking for a way to get up and running with Grammarly. So the first thing we're going to do is install the Grammarly extension. There's several ways you can use Grammarly. And I'm going to talk about, if you're on a desktop, kind of the two ways. And first way, both of them require that you sign up. So we're going to sign up for a free account. You don't need to have the paid version of Grammarly or not. I'm going to just sign up with a dummy account here. And Mr. Bookmatch. And we're just going to go ahead and sign up. Agree and sign up. And we have to verify that we're human. I'm running the Brave browser. It doesn't really make any difference. This is a variation of Chrome. So anything like that. Same thing. Brave blocks some pop-ups by default, and that's why I'm having to prove that I'm a human being, which I am, actually. And so we're just going to wait for the authentication to come through. And it's 700780. And we're good to go. Grammarly is going to ask you what you're going to use this for. And let's say other projects. Most of my writing is other projects. My other projects are hobbies, creative expression, and whatever. That's enough. They don't need to know everything about us. I mostly write creative content. And I write with the following apps. Funny that you can't go next until you've selected one of these, but let's just say Gmail. I don't know. That's good enough. Let's go. And they're going to want you to pay $12 a month, but we can start out with the free version. I'm on a Mac, so they're saying we can download Grammarly for the Macintosh. But if you want to download it, you can get Grammarly for the Mac. If you're on a Windows, this would say get Grammarly for Windows. If you're signing up on iOS, I believe you would get an iOS app. Anyway, there you go. We don't need to do that right now. Let's scroll down and get the Grammarly browser extension. So we're going to click that. It's going to take us over to the Chrome web store. So you can see we're on a variation of Chrome, and we're going to add to Brave. And what this will do is give us an extension. An extension is something that's added into your browser. You should always be careful about what extensions you're installing. Of course, we trust Grammarly. But you shouldn't install every extension that everybody tells you to install. So we're going to add this to Brave, and that extension will then mean that Grammarly has access. As it says, it can read and change all the data on all websites, and it can display notifications. It uses these permissions so that it can do inline, grammatical, and so on suggestions. And there we go. Grammarly for Chrome is now active. And the Grammarly logo means Grammarly is checking your writing. We'll see that in 1 second. And we don't need to do that. We're all set up. Grammarly is installed. And it was that easy. If you've downloaded the Mac version, you will also have a little Grammarly logo in your toolbar, and that will let you do things like use Grammarly inside of something like TextEdit or other applications on your Macintosh. So let's get into some examples of what Grammarly can help you with. And first of all, we're going to start with grammar and spelling. So we're going to go to My Grammarly, And this will just be, you can use Grammarly kind of online. It has demo documents, of course. And we don't need any of this get started checklist. It's interesting, right on a popular website. And explore other Grammarly apps. No, thank you. Let's just close that. So let's create a new document. And we can imagine that we're writing our latest short story or novel. And you can do that all inside of Grammarly if you want, or you can copy and paste things from your normal text editor into Grammarly. But Grammarly automatically, oh my goodness, has a lot of these things. Next, name your document. Yeah. Book match, club test. Very imaginative. You can see why I'm an award-winning writer. So Grammarly automatically checks for grammar and spelling errors as you type. And you can also hover over underlined errors to see suggestions and click to accept changes. Let's see this in action. So we can say, she don't know nothing about the project. Now, I know some people who would say there's nothing wrong with that sentence, but obviously there is. And let's close all of this for now. And we can see here that Grammarly is suggesting some things for us. First of all, or we can hover over also to see the same error. But correct our spelling. Don't is spelled incorrectly. Should be apostrophe. So she doesn't know, because it's even grammatically incorrect. So she doesn't know nothing about the project. That's not right either. She doesn't know nothing is not correct. It's she doesn't know anything. So let's accept that. There we go. She doesn't know anything about the project. And they're not going to the meeting tomorrow. I'll give it a second. There is not the correct there. It should be they apostrophe R-E, they are. So we're going to accept that. There we go. So we can see that it's fixed. Holy cow. Fixed our, let's hide the assistant. Fixed our writing for grammar and spelling. But it goes beyond that. So that was grammar and spelling. What about the other curse for writers? Punctuation. I don't even have to worry if I spell it right because Grammarly will fix it for me. So Grammarly also ensures that your punctuation is spot on. It identifies missing or misplaced punctuation and offers the corrections. Watch this. Here we go. It's raining outside. However, we will still go to the park. Let's meet at 3 p.m. and there we go. Let's meet at 3 p.m. So the punctuation, it's, should it be, it is, or it's, so we're missing some punctuation. And if I was to go on, my friend Ted will be there. It should tell us that that's missing a period. So we can see that it's working for punctuation as well. If we go through the Grammarly demo doc, that will also kind of give us some good indications of what you can do with Grammarly. As you can see, when you have a long document with a bunch of issues in it, it'll show up with misspellings and grammatical suggestions here. Those are the serious, of course, misspellings. So misspellings, which is spelled incorrectly because there should be two MISS, so we can accept that. And you can affect It should be affect. So it's going through, and even though that word is spelled correctly, affect and affect, it's the usage that's wrong. And misused commas, so it's checking for our punctuation. And you can see that there's a space after punctuation there in between the space, so we can fix that. And that there should be a but in there after the comma, and that the verb tense is incorrect. But it will also show you, not showed you. And as it says, underlines in blue indicate that Grammarly has spotted a sentence that is unnecessarily wordy. And you can replace underlines that are blue with blue underlines. And these things will change slightly with the goals. If you change your goals, some of the suggestions will be different, because goals are who your audience is, what your tone is, and what your intent is. Because if you want to tell a story, your rules are going to be slightly different than if you're talking about informing, which is more technical writing. So incredibly, what I'm going to do is take a chapter from Pride and Prejudice, and we'll see what Grammarly has to say about it. You can see even in Pride and Prejudice, we know that that should be, I hope, my dear. We know that today, there should be no comma there. And today should be one word, today. Except that. Change the punctuation. Favor, this is interesting. This is a British spelling, and Grammarly by default uses American spelling. You can change that as well. And quarreling. This is actually correct for British spelling. The British spell quarreling different than North Americans do. It's like traveling, by the way. So you can see that it's gone through and corrected these grammatical or spelling issues that really came from copying and pasting. I think Grammarly is an invaluable tool for writers, and it will make your writing stronger and clearer. And whether you're crafting the next great novel or even just a business report, Grammarly is really there to help. It's got your back. I hope you like these little tutorials from Bookmatch Club. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more videos. Head over to bookmatchclub.com for some additional articles and resources. And happy writing. Let's see you next time.